Texas Voices Casa de Dixie is sponsored by Coleman and Patterson, a move worth making. Coming up on Texas Voices.
Is it in the shopping center?
Well, that's interesting.
It's a Texas-sized transformation. We turn a College Station condo into a dancehall-themed getaway. Inspired by the Dixie Chicken, Green Hall, and Lukenbach, Texas.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
It kind of looked dance hallish because everything's all on one floor.
And we take you through the process. Texas Voices features the artists, musicians, and creatives of our great state next.
Stoke the fire and keep on digging. Make the most of what you're giving. It may seem cold and it may seem tough. Even steel will bend when you heat it up. You're on the road to better days. You can outlast the sun and outlast the rain. Ain't a lot of hard lessons made. Let me tell you, son, soon you're gonna show us how it's done.
Howdy, and welcome to the historic Northgate District of College Station, Texas. As always, I'm Lindsay Liepman, but with me today is Kyle Norman, not named after Kyle Field, but I like to tease you about that.
And not named after Norman, Oklahoma either.
Not Norman, Oklahoma either. Usually Kyle is behind the scenes, but today is a special episode called Casa de Dixie, so we hope you enjoy it. It's really interesting how we got together. We're a blended family. I was a single mom of 4 kids, and Kyle, you have an older daughter.
I was done. I have a grown child.
But he really wasn't done after he met me. And in fact, Texas country music is what brought us together. We met after a Pat Green concert in Austin, Texas. And it was really fun when we actually got to tell Pat that that's how we met, which was interesting. We met after a Pat Green concert, and then you asked me out.
Yeah, and then our first date was
A Reckless Kelly concert. And then from there, we started going. Do you think it was probably 3 concerts a week, or how many live shows do you think we went to a week?
well, we would do at least 2, sometimes 3. One night we could be down at Helota's at Florida Country Store at a concert, and then the next day we could be all the way out at Copeland. So we go wherever we find the good music.
And literally, Lukenbach is another hot spot
Absolutely.
that we would go to quite a bit. I mean, we still go to
Oh, absolutely.
quite a bit. So it's kind of like Texas country music and live music has been a part of our relationship and our family. Then we took the kiddos, the 2 oldest boys, to their first concert, a Sam Riggs concert at Copeland Dance Hall, and that was so fun. So really, the Texas dance hall culture and dance hall environment has been a part of our relationship from the beginning. There's dive bars, there's dance halls, and then there's nothing else. There's dive bars, dance halls,
And venues.
well, and music venues.
Right.
But that's not. There's dive bars, dance halls, and honky tonks.
Right.
What's the difference between a honky tonk and a dance hall?
Oh. Air conditioning.
Yeah, exactly. Either way, there's dive bars, there's honky tonks, and there's dance halls. And so we're obviously very inspired by all of this.
Grab your partner, do-si-do, cause here we come on a Cotton Eye Joe!
And that kind of gets us back to the tradition of the dance hall. you know, that came from the German-American settlers who came to Texas, and that culture really runs deep, and that's why it really is a family environment. So I've been in television news for 20 years, and Kyle was in IT, but we decided, why don't, when we go to these shows, we can interview the musicians and the performers, and it'd be really, really fun and be great content. And that spun into
Texas Voices as we have it today.
Time to pony up, put your working boots on. The earth won't do what you want it to, so who's gonna say no?
Then we started, as if 5 kids wasn't enough, we started our own television show called Texas Voices. And it's been on the air for almost a year now. But that brings us to College Station. Now, I was a student at Texas A&M, whoop, graduated in 2003. I was here from 1999 to 2003, and then I stayed and kept working at the local TV station here as well, which was a lot of fun. And Kyle is a diehard Longhorns fan.
I mean, I had plenty of friends that went to school here, so.
Okay, so you're giving me a pass.
I'm not saying that it's a pass, but, you know. But, I mean, I had plenty of friends that went to school here, so I spent a lot of time here as well in the early to late 90s.
Don't age yourself.
Oh, but I just did.
And really during that time period is when Cross Canadian Ragweed was getting its start, when Pat Green as well, Randy Rogers, all these guys were really a huge part of the music scene in College Station. And the Dixie Chicken was also a huge part of that as well. The Dixie Chicken is kind of like a second home for us. We do a lot of our filming for our television show at the restaurant / oldest bar on Northgate. During the process of filming Texas Voices, we formed such a special relationship with Jen Ganter, who's one of the owners. And our kids literally feel like the Dixie Chicken is their stomping grounds.
Well, yeah, I mean, Gracie asked if we were staying at the Chicken.
Yeah, she just wants to sleep at the Chicken.
She wants to be
all
like,
night.
She wants to be like Jen and sleep on the pool tables.
Yeah, exactly. I love that picture of baby Jen Ganter on the pool tables. Her dad, Don Ganter, started the Dixie Chicken in 1974, and it truly has been a part of the fabric of Northgate. I mean, he was kind of the engineer, so to speak, of the Northgate district in College Station. Just a great place for college kids, you know, families, all ages to enjoy a good burger and a great beer. And so since we spend so much time here at the Dixie Chicken and in College Station, Kyle came up with a good idea. I mean, it was your idea, right?
I think so. I thought it was going to be cheaping out, but it didn't happen.
Oh, you thought it was going to save us money?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was like, we're spending a lot on hotel rooms,
Yeah.
but then what did I get myself into?
What did we get ourselves into? Pepper, you want to check this one out? No, she's going to have to stand by. Okay, so we got the great idea to go ahead and get a condo in College Station and transform it into a Texas dance hall theme. And
That was her idea.
That was my idea. And the 3 dance halls / dive bars that we chose were Green Hall, the oldest dance hall in Texas, Lukenbach, which is legendary, and the Dixie Chicken. And we're calling it Casa de Dixie.
Coming up, we picked the right piece of paradise for the best little condo in the country.
So how many times in this process do you feel like we were second guessing ourselves?
All of them?
The whole time?
Every bit of it? I mean, still maybe?
It's like, what are we getting ourselves into? Well, it's been really, really fun so far, I think. The main goal for this condo, for Casa de Dixie, is to be game day ready. It's really important that we stay on this timeline because we only have a few short months to make sure that it is ready for our family and other families to enjoy. So game day ready in the heart of College Station of Aggieland is important to us.
And once again, we're turning to our friends at the Dixie Check-In to help us out.
That's right, because Jen Ganter is best friends with Teresa Slocum, who just so happens to be the daughter-in-law of the amazing, wonderful R.C. Slocum. But she's also a realtor in town with Coleman and Patterson. And so she started to scope out different condos and spots that she thought would work for our needs. And so we'll see what Teresa can show us. I'm really excited about what Teresa has to show us today. Like, we could find the condo for us today. You're not as excited. You're not as excited as me because you're thinking of all the projects that are still ahead.
I'm thinking of all the work.
Okay, so let's do some groundwork for Teresa first and come up with our budget and how many rooms we want. I definitely want to stay under 150.
I'm thinking that really and truly, I'd love to stay under 150, but I think 150, 175, having that range is going to be the sweet spot to find exactly what we want.
Yeah, that's more realistic. And then as far as how many bedrooms, it's got to be 3 or more. Like if it was 4 bedrooms, that would be even better, but definitely 3 bedrooms and definitely at least 2 bathrooms.
Well, if we get 3 bedrooms, yes, I think 3 bedrooms is the sweet spot. 2 is not going to happen because we can't put all 4 of our kids into 2 bedrooms.
That's true. And then,
I mean, because that would have us on the couch and that's not going to happen.
And I'd like to have, that's not going to happen. And I'd like to have a space for Pepper Dog. And then I think location, even though there are some great properties in Bryan, I'm leaning toward College Station. Mainly because I think when we have guests, they want to be close to Kyle Field.
Right, game day, bus routes, and actually close to the college itself.
All right, well, Teresa is the best at what she does, so let's go see what she has in store for us.
Let's go see her.
I'm excited to at least take a look at this because it does have a pool and 4 bedrooms and 4 baths.
Pool
That's
and
a
hot
lot.
tub.
Plenty of space at least.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be up a flight of stairs though.
2 flights. 2 flights. This is the 3rd floor.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
I mean, it kind of looked dance hall-ish because everything's all on 1 floor.
It could go with her theme, however.
But
location's not gonna work, and definitely those flights of stairs.
yeah, and having people under us with our kids.
No way. Now, I definitely already like this area better than the last one. I literally in college lived right over there.
That's crazy.
Which is so funny. Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, I mean, I like the stucco. It's an older one, but I mean, they're really clean and nice.
Yeah, and it looks like people have their doors decorated. This might be a good option. Now, this one is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Let's see
the
how
only
that
thing
goes.
I'm kind of
iffy about. Okay, it was really cute. Needs to be updated.
a lot of work.
Not enough space.
And a lot of work.
And a lot of work.
In the backyard, that thing needs a lot of work. And look at that dog.
You're going the wrong way. Let's keep going.
Is it in the shopping center?
Well, that's interesting. I already like the location because there's a Wings and More right there.
There's everything there.
All right, this is going to be really interesting to see. The Gateway Villas,
Well,
condos.
hey, and there's a Home Depot there, so.
And a Home Depot. That will come in handy. But this is interesting. So it's back behind.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Gateway Villas. It definitely has great curb appeal.
I like how they all have different facades.
Yeah, here we are.
Cute.
Really cute. All right, I think I see Teresa.
Does this one have a balcony?
No, I don't think we have a balcony on this one.
I think the balcony just
That one
take
goes
away
next
from living
door.
space.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Pepper, you want to check this one out? No, she's going to have to stand by.
Oh, she can go.
Still ahead, did we finally find the condo for our Casa? Check it out next.
Hey, I really like it. I like this neighborhood.
I thought you would. I totally
It's
thought
super
you would.
cute.
Hey, how are
Hey,
you?
you good?
Good to see you.
This is it?
This is it.
Super cute.
This is it. A great little condo community, close to Kyle Field and just a short little ride over to the chicken. All the
Nice.
things that you might need on a, a game day weekend.
And I love how it's like actually pretty quiet. Like it's not a party pad.
Right. I think this area is a great mix. It's also not super crowded.
I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Okay.
Oh, we'll see.
Okay, great. Let's go in. Okay, let's take a look.
Oh wow. Okay. It's really big.
Yes. This particular unit I was attracted to because the bones are great.
Yeah.
This was built, this whole unit, this section was built in 2004, owned by a particular family who bought it for their children, who came through A&M, and then the kids are up and out. They had it for a while, but they're just ready to hand it over to the next family to love. So it's not like it's gone through a bunch of...
Right, it looks really good.
Yeah, they've taken great care of it.
Except for the spiders.
Well,
That's just cleaning, but I
Yeah.
mean,
You gonna-
there's no major renovations that need to be done.
Yeah.
right.
And the colors
So
aren't too bad,
Right.
as long as the upstairs aren't hot pink.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Right.
We have seen a few that have some interesting features. So I did like the fact that this stayed pretty neutral.
Yeah.
And the spiders we can deal with, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Couches and stuff will go over there.
I think you probably just need to evaluate, what your vision is.
Now that's missing a handle.
Yeah,
Are you gonna?
this has an imaginary handle. Yeah. But you're
Oh, okay, you can still open it.
There you
All
go.
You
right.
can still open it, but yeah, we can order a new door for
Yeah.
it.
That almost looks brand new.
Yeah, it
And
does.
now does this convey?
This does convey.
Is this the timeout chair?
This is the naughty spot.
In case
This
it's
is
Oh,
the
that's
nice
Sawyer's
spot.
chair.
our redhead will have to stay here.
We'll have that for her.
Or you can take a seat in there. Okay. If we have a dance hall thing, this could be like the neon bathroom. I could put neon signs
Oh, girl.
in the. Or you could put neon signs. That'd be cool.
I want to watch you put neon signs up in.
No, I'll decide what the neon signs say, but I think that would be really cool.
And there's lots
in
of
there.
room to do it.
Yeah.
You can even put a
That
little.
looks good.
Yeah, a little table in there. Okay, y'all come upstairs. Okay, so your 3 bedrooms and 2 baths are all upstairs.
Okay.
So here's bedroom number 1.
Now,
is a
are
good
all the
size.
bedrooms connected to a bathroom?
This one is gonna share.
Okay.
And then I guess that one you would call the master.
So like a Jack and Jill bathroom, and that's really good. I feel like this is where Mom would stay. If Mom was with us on a game day or something, she'd probably stay like in this room, don't you
Okay.
think?
Yeah.
What do you mean okay?
Your kids always stay where your mom is.
Oh, you mean
The pileup, the
Yeah.
pileup. Great storage. You have another
Yeah,
one over
that's
there. They do not connect.
I was gonna say, it's-
wow,
No,
that's
they don't connect.
but that's a lot of space
a lot of space.
for anything that we need to.
And this is just a single closet.
Okay.
So, but great size still.
But I feel like this is a good size for all the kids. So we could put in like some bunk beds or something like that, and then they could all be
right,
there.
because we don't have the double closet doors in here, so it's gonna work out a little bit better with.
So Mom in the other room,
Yeah.
kids in this room. Okay. And so I'm guessing the next one's the master.
The next one's master.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so here we are in our master, which is of course
Nice.
bigger in size for sure.
Yeah.
You can see where
Good
the
light coming in.
good light when it's
And you can
placed.
see the parking,
Yeah, who's coming?
who's coming.
Right.
And then your private bath. If you'd like to take a look in
This
there.
is good.
And if you take a look in that closet, it's a pretty good sized closet for a master. So great
Wow.
storage.
Yeah.
If we do this like the Dixie chicken, we can put a snake cage right here. and
No.
A little sneaky
no.
snake.
No sneaky
No,
snake.
I haven't.
No sneaky snake.
The kids would love it.
Yeah, and then we
That might be a liability.
exactly. Then we show up and
How
the
about a
snake's
stuffed
missing.
snake in there?
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll
Okay.
just pretend. Okay, well you guys talk.
Okay.
And then if you get back to me, we'll kind of regroup, look at all that we've looked at, and we can put together a solid offer to see if we can get this for you.
Okay. We'll meet you at the chicken.
Meet you at the chicken.
Thanks.
Texas Voices Casa de Dixie is sponsored by Coleman and Patterson, a move worth making.
I really actually felt as soon as I walked into the condo that it was going to be Casa de Dixie. I mean, it was bare walls. There's nothing, like it is a blank slate, but you gotta agree the location's perfect.
The location's great. It's move-in ready. I like the fact that it's split level to where the living is on one level and it's all defined living spaces.
Yeah.
Not one great big room and a kitchen. It's all got individual living spaces, and then all the bedrooms are in a different level upstairs.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about it.
And I think at the end of the day, it fit exactly what our family needs. It's not a project house, like there's nothing that needs to be done before we start transforming it. So we put in an offer and it was accepted. And I love that the family who had this property before, it was in one family's control. All of their kids went to school here, and so it was well taken care of. They accepted, and so now the real work begins.
Oh yeah, she didn't want a project, but I got it.
Coming up on the next episode of Texas Voices Casa de Dixie, we roll up our sleeves and the transformation begins. You don't want to miss it.
So we put in a deal, wait, not a deal, an offer. All right.
We put in a deal.
We put in a deal. It was a hot deal. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you don't go anywhere.
Like, boom.
No, literally, we got to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. And once again, returning to our friends.
I was getting myself.
Teresa Slocum, a local realtor and the sister-in-law of R.C. Slocum.
Daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law.
You don't want her to be that old. She will kill you.
Okay, let's do this again. To be a little bit looser when you say, and once again, returning to our friends of the Dixie Chicken. All right, ready? Get loose, get loose. And you also need to get a little bit close. No, baby, stop. Oh my God. All right, you ready? Good.
Anyway, this particular unit is, I said it was 0 bedrooms and 0 baths. Oh yeah, that's good. They need a reality TV show. 100%. Yes. Okay.
What about Papa
Because
Joe's?
I think that is a dive bar.
I mean, Billy Joe Shaver did shoot him in there.
Or it's a honky tonk. So as we were spending a lot of time here in College Station, don't look that way, babe. You need to be looking like
I was looking at you talking.
No, you weren't. You were looking over there. Okay, so if you're looking at the dancehall dictionary, there's dance halls, there's honky tonks, and there's dive bars, and all of them can have live music. Not all of them have dance floors.
Or stages.
Or stages, so to speak, but it's just part of that Texas culture that is so... Pepper, you want to go? Pepper? Pepper, what's your budget? $1 million, Mommy. Oh. Pepper said a dog bone.
Tennis ball.
A tennis ball.
Now she's looking for a tennis.
That's good.